but she's one of the most incredible people I've ever met.
We love a good celebrity love story, and Tom Holland and Zendaya probably have one of the best ones as of late. But we love it even more that Tom goes the extra mile to prove that he's not only Zendaya's BF, but he's also her biggest fan.
Who was your first ever celebrity crush?
Zendaya.
VPN for Euphoria. We already knew that Tom was supportive of Zendaya, but as we'll unpack throughout the course of this video, he has no problem going the extra mile to show his support. Zendaya's portrayal of her character Rue has been pretty applauded since the show first aired, and despite mixed reviews of the second season, there was a ton of hype around the show. In February of 2022, when Tom was in Spain promoting his latest film, Uncharted, an interviewer asked if he'd seen the latest episode of Euphoria. He mentioned that due to technical issues, he was having trouble watching the show, so he downloaded a VPN or virtual private network just to support his Emmy Award-winning girlfriend.
Because I'm here in Spain, I tried to watch it last night and my Now TV doesn't work here in Spain, so I downloaded a VPN.
Tom on set. As if downloading VPNs while in another country wasn't enough, Tom has proven time and time again that he'll support any and all of Zendaya's creative projects. While the two of them have enjoyed working on set together while filming the Spider-Man films, it must be a great feeling to see the person you love thriving at their craft from the audience's perspective. And that may be how Tom felt when he visited the set of Euphoria. According to Tom, in a December 2021 interview with IMDb, he visited the set at least 30 times.
I must have come to visit Euphoria at least 30 times this season.
We're not sure if that's an exaggeration or not, but seeing how much Tom adores Zendaya, it probably isn't. Settling down? If we were Tom, we would want to settle down with Zendaya too. After many successful premieres for Spider-Man No Way Home in December of 2021, Tom Holland told people that he was going to take a break and focus on starting a family and figuring out what I want to do outside of this world. Tom is such a huge fan of his girl Z that he actually has thought about slowing down his fast-paced career, possibly to start a family with his beautiful partner. The performer expressed, "I love kids. I can't wait to be a dad. I can wait and I will, but I can't wait." We're pretty sure Tom will wait patiently as Zendaya's career is skyrocketing right now. But who knows? Maybe some spider babies are in their future. Social media love. It's no secret that Tom and Zendaya enjoy keeping their private life under wraps. And when you're two of the biggest stars in Hollywood, it's probably a smart thing to do. But that doesn't mean that they don't dote on each other on social media every now and then. In October of 2021, Tom posted a stunning photo of Zendaya at the premiere of her film Dune and included the heart eyes emoji in the caption. The very next month, he shared another post of Zendaya on the red carpet at the CFDA Fashion Awards. She won the Fashion Icon Award, and Tom just couldn't hide how proud he was of her, and we love to see it. To date or not to date? We love seeing Tom and Zendaya's romance both on and off screen, but as coincidental as it may be, those two weren't the first Peter Parker and Mary Jane actors to start dating after working together. In fact, every live-action iteration of Spider-Man since 2002 resulted in Peter and Mary's actors dating in real life. It happened with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone, and it even happened with Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst, which is wild. Tom and Zendaya were actually warned not to date, and Spider-Man producer Amy Pascal even told the New York Times, "I took Tom and Zendaya aside separately when we first cast them and gave them a lecture. Don't go there, just don't." And they all ignored me. Family matters. With a kind heart, an impressive work ethic, and a good head on her shoulders, it's not surprising to anyone that Zendaya definitely seems like the type of person someone would want to take home to meet their parents. And that's exactly what happened with Tom and Zendaya when the two of them went on a trip to London together to visit his family. We can only assume that there will be plenty of opportunities to visit Tom's family much more often. Tom Holland 2.0. We're not going to say there was anything wrong with Tom before he started dating Zendaya, but we will say that since the two became a couple, his fashion taste has greatly improved. I mean, when your girlfriend wins a Fashion Icon Award from the CFDA, it's probably a given. And we'll be honest, the Spider-Man actor looks amazing. I mean, this British Vogue photo? Iconic. Not only has Zendaya's fashion sense influenced Tom, but he's also been working with La Roche, host of HBO Max's Legendary and the stylist who has been working with Zendaya since she was 13 years old. Tom has even credited Roche in several posts on his Instagram, so we'll take this moment to give them a huge shout out for upgrading Tom's style. Paparazzi Protection. Thanks to the help of La Roche, we've seen Zendaya and Tom give us some pretty amazing red carpet moments, and the two of them looked stunning at the Spider-Man No Way Home premiere in December of last year. But all eyes were definitely on the young couple during a heartwarming moment when Zendaya needed to adjust her dress. Being the gentleman that he is, Tom stood in front of her to give her some privacy and shield her from the flashing cameras in case there were any malfunctions. And we just can't. It's too adorable. Always the funny guy. Fans of Zendaya may already know this, but the woman loves to laugh. She's got a great sense of humor and is known to be pretty funny herself, but she also loves that in a romantic partner. She even told J14 magazine back in 2018, "It's also important to have somebody who makes you laugh. If someone can't make me laugh, then that's whack." And not just kind of laugh, but pee my pants laugh. Insert Tom Holland, who she can always count on for a good laugh. The two of them just mesh so well together, and we love that Tom has been adamant about putting a smile on her face. Zendaya's comfort. From making her laugh to protecting her from unwanted paparazzi images to going the extra mile just to see the latest episode of his girlfriend's TV show, Tom has been raising the bar when it comes to couple goals. But the sweet moments between them don't stop there at all. In January of 2022, a short but heartwarming moment went viral when a clip was shared of the two of them in an interview. Zendaya appears to be anxiously bobbing her leg up and down, and Tom calmly rests his hand on her leg to comfort her. Okay, let's be real. We could all use a Tom Holland in our lives. The doting continues. Tom and Zendaya already can't stop doting on each other, and we're here for it. The bond between the two of them is so strong and genuine, and you don't even have to look at them for long to feel the connection between them. So it makes sense that Tom can't help but boast about her whenever he gets the chance. During an interview with Extra at the Los Angeles premiere of Spider-Man No Way Home, an interviewer asked how it felt to celebrate the film's success with Zendaya, and he had nothing but kind words to say.
And I love her to bits, so to be here tonight is amazing. I'm delighted to share it with her.
Pause the interview. Okay, talking about how amazing Zendaya is during an interview is one thing, but completely pausing an interview just to watch her make her entrance is another thing entirely. And that's exactly what Tom did during the latest film's premiere when he was speaking with Entertainment Tonight. As cheers from the crowd grew louder, Tom knew his GF must have arrived, and he, along with everybody else, stopped what they were doing just to get a glimpse of her.
I think Zendaya just showed up. That sounds like Zendaya just showed up. Where? Oh, she's gone in. That's definitely Zendaya.
I mean, it's Zendaya, so that's pretty much the appropriate response to have. And Tom's face when he realized his girlfriend was there, priceless. It's all in the body language, and Tom and Zendaya's body language can be heard loud and clear, no words necessary. According to Women's Health magazine and body language expert Karen Donaldson, the Hollywood couple shows so much love and affection for each other just from how in sync they are. When analyzing footage of them at the latest Spider-Man premiere, Donaldson noted, Tom is looking directly at Zendaya in her face, all while smiling, a more starstruck type smile, which is telling us that he may be her biggest fan. When looking at this Instagram post, she also stated, Zendaya is in total admiration of Tom, as you can see in her face behind the camera. And we couldn't agree more. What height difference? There may be a generalized assumption that it's much more normal for men to be taller than women in hetero relationships, but Tom, Zendaya, and their Spider-Man co-star Jacob Batalon rightfully say otherwise. During an interview with SiriusXM, the reporter applauded the film for their portrayal of a romantic couple with what some would call an irregular height difference.
How tall are you? 5'7.5" is how tall I am.
Tom is 5'7", while Zendaya stands at 5'10", and they let it be known in their interview that there shouldn't be anything wrong with that, and some women are just taller than some men.
Right, it's like not a weird thing for women to be tall.
No, it's not at all. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But luckily, they've both been able to find the humor in it and joke about how their height differences actually made some Spider-Man stunts a bit more interesting.
It would swing from underneath me and then she would catch me.
Tom's support system. If you haven't seen the latest Spider-Man film, we'll try not to spoil it for you, but there's a huge surprise for fans who have watched all of the iterations of Spider-Man, from Tobey Maguire's portrayal of the character up through Andrew Garfield and now Tom Holland. The three of them came together for a virtual interview, and Tom was asked about how he felt meeting Tobey and Andrew. He then stated that he relied on his co-star Jacob and Zendaya to be his support system for the momentous occasion. We can honestly say that the world would probably probably be a better place if there were more kind, supportive, and open-hearted people like Tom and Zendaya. And we can't help but to be so happy for them in their relationship. What are some of your favorite Tom and Zendaya moments? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like the video. And for more videos just like this one, subscribe to The Thing Celebrity.